Hey, I'm the Dog Dev, and today I'll be playing Prison Break, made by Kocow Games. It's supposed to be a rhythm game. This is the demo version and the web build. The description says, dodge, charge, and destroy. In this prison attack challenge, it's you versus the obstacle standing between you and the ultimate goal, smashing the prison to bits. Ready to break some walls? Let the mayhem begin. It sounds interesting. Uh, for the main menu, there's not much I can say. You do have a little options menu. You have some basic sliders for sounds. You have a music button, which is really loud. It's going to be muted because of copyright reasons. You also have a UI mode, which confused me a bit at first, because I'm not sure why you would need this. I guess my way of understanding would be you would choose, the developer would choose the one that he likes the most, and that's the one it's going to stay as. I don't think there's a reason to give the player to choose the UI mode. Also, it says seated instead of centered. The display mode, I'm guessing this is going to be a standalone build. So right now it's disabled. Later on, the developer will probably add the display options as usual, like windowed, full screen, and windowed borderless. And frame rate, which also confused me a bit because it said auto. I think that should be unlimited, not auto, because I mean, I guess there's no automatic frame rate. It's just unlimited frame rate. But okay, I'm just going to keep that to auto, whatever that is. And yeah, other than that, the settings feels fine. I like the animations. It looks okay. Uh, this seems okay. Everything else seems to be quite alright. Uh, I guess it's just time to get started with the game. I guess there's 10 stages and I have to try to get the best time. So let's see. Okay, we got a tutorial.
Welcome, Prison
Oh,
Breaker. I am the operator in charge of this prison's mechanisms.
hello.
Last time, a critical malfunction caused a serious issue. But
That's
don't
not good.
worry. As long as I'm
I am
speaking
not
to you,
worried.
neither you nor the prison can be destroyed. I've made sure proper safety protocols are in place.
Hmm.
I will now initiate the move test sequence to smoothly begin the durability test of the prison. Let's start with a simple dash move. Tap or drag to move toward the white spots on the screen. Energy is generated inside the prison at regular intervals.
Oh wait, I just got
Collecting it
aside.
gives you a chance to attack the prison itself. Use the
Okay,
dash move to absorb the newly spawned energy.
I have 6 energy.
Now
I,
let's learn about the attack move. Just like the dash move, tap or drag beyond the prison wall to charge through it.
I guess some kind of subtitles
Tap
would be
or
nice.
drag to the white spot.
Did I not do?
Finally, if you tap
Okay,
beyond the prison wall from a distance, you'll unleash Supercharge. Supercharge deals massive damage to the prison.
massive damage.
Tap the white spot to unleash it. Well done.
Once in
If you
supercharge, you
tap
can't
or
cancel
finish
it.
dragging too close to the prison wall, the charge damage will be reduced,
I think
and
that had
Supercharge
a.
will not be activated.
I think that text had a misspell.
Careful, one of the
Whoa,
defense systems just engaged. The prison's defenses will do
whoa.
everything they can to
That
stop you
seems
from
like
breaking out.
really
Thank you for
hard knockback.
participating in the test so far. Now good luck to you.
Okay, I'm guessing this is stage 1 now. So those, okay. So can I just, yeah. I mean, I guess it's fine. Is this everything? Like, is there more to the game, or am I just going around and I can, okay. New best time. I I'm failing to see how this counts as a rhythm game because the developer did say this is supposed to be a rhythm game, and I'm kind of failing to see any kind of rhythm connected to this. It's just going into walls. I guess there could be something connected with music, but I have that turned off. I don't know if I can. I can't. Okay. Interesting. I guess it's not really a hard game. Maybe it's not supposed to be too hard. Honestly, right now, the only feeling I have, or the only feedback I can give is that it? I'm definitely failing to see a how this counts as a rhythm game, because like there's nothing rhythmic about it. Oh wow, that's new. Are they going to randomly spawn? So can I go like this? Okay, you just instantly die if you touch them. That feels a little too harsh, doesn't it? Like I only touched it once and it took away like 3 health. That seems a bit too much, if you ask me. Also, I just saw X2 damage, but I constantly do 10 damage. I don't know how that counts as X2. Nice. 49 seconds, that's nice. I guess there's also some way to get different letter grades. I think this is stage 4 now. Okay, so as of right now, oh, they spawn in 4s now. Oh, what the Okay, so I had zero, I wasn't able to read that at all. I think hazards like that should definitely have some kind of read, some kind of way to expect what's going to happen, because that pretty much just appeared and I had no way of dodging it unless I knew it was going to. I'm guessing it's going to, yeah. Also, why did I just do only 3 damage? And now I just have to wait. Okay, so this really feels like a waiting game at this point, more than a rhythm game. Yeah, so the knockback is definitely too hard. I had like I think 6 health. I lost everything because I touched only one of the enemies. I think that's too harsh on the player. You're making the player play a perfect game then, and that doesn't. First, that doesn't sound to me like a rhythm game. Rhythm games usually allow one or two miss, like not one or two, a lot of misses actually. And second, it's just hard on the player. Like failing one shot makes you redo the whole level. Especially in a game that wants speed, because you do have a timer set up. Wow, I almost just died because, yeah, there's a lot of waiting involved. I would definitely like to see some enemies that attack you without me just standing here. I'm just standing at, like at the start. Wow, again, I just was not able to read that. I had no idea what was coming. You're pretty much making the player lose once or twice or like 10 times just so that he can beat the stage. That's not that's not called good gameplay, that's just called unfair. So what happens now? Is he going is it just going to go in a circle? Wow. And you see what's happening now? For example, most of the time I am just standing in a corner waiting for that to disappear and then attack. And that's all I'm doing. I would not count that as fun. I would not count this as a game. I would just count this as standing still. I I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting. And that combined with the zero readability that you have from levels is pretty harsh. Also, touching anything is also an instant loss. I'm guessing that even with 11 health, I would have died in that stage by just touching anything. So what's going to happen now? Wow, that was crazy. I guess just don't stand in the middle then. Oh, what the hell? Now you're just. I'm scared to touch the orange thing, which makes sense, but I feel like the orange thing is just going to take away all my health if I touch it. I don't know which way it's going to turn. That's also something that I would love to at least somewhat know which way it's going to be turning, because right now I'm just guessing. I kind of want to touch the orange thing, but at the same time, I know if I touch it, I'll probably die. And I don't want to start on the level from zero, because the levels last for so long. Like, it is only a minute or two, but that's so long. When there's not much happening in the levels, that feels like a lot. And most of the time here, that instantly kills you. Do you understand how bad that feels? I had 12 health. You just instantly killed me for touching an obstacle that is very easy to touch. It's going to rotate in the whole circle. That's really easy to touch. I hope that the developer, what? I hope that the developer understands how uh, how unfair that feels. You're not giving me any way to outplay the game. You're pretty much forcing me to play the game exactly as you intended, which for a player that might not be the way he wants to play. I might want to, I don't know, sometimes touch the object. Wow, like look at that. I mean, it's okay. I guess it's okay. Like you have an instant kill object. It's kind of easy to dodge, but combined with like even the spikes, like you touch one spike and that's instantly a loss. You just have no way to get away from that. And I pretty much cannot even get two hits in between their spawnings. So I am forced to play through a minimum of 10 of these rounds, in which I'll probably get much more than 10 health, and I'll lose everything if I touch the red object once. That feels completely unfair to the player, and just it's not an enjoy. Like, look at this. It's not enjoyable. I I I really can't say I'm enjoying my experience right now. The game looks fine. It looks nice. I like the little highlights on the circumference, the glow on the enemy objects. I didn't even feel like I was touching the red object there. It just feels unfair, unfair to the player. Like, look at this. I'm already at 8 health, but that doesn't matter because the moment I touch it once, everything's gone. I don't even have to pick up the red objects anymore. The green diamonds anymore, because I have enough health. I actually didn't have enough health. I needed 9 health. That I could last the whole level without ever picking them up. I guess you can count this as a skill issue, maybe, if you touch the red object. But for me, the prison has too much health. The levels last too long. If this is all the gameplay that I'm getting out of the level, this is lasting too long. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to fail there. I guess let's go to the seventh stage. Let's see what's awaiting here. Wow. That was so expected. I was really expecting that. Go like here. Is it going to also rotate? No, it's just going to. Does something change? Yeah. And is that everything that happens this level? Truly is. That, that this just feels that this is just boring. I don't know what else to say. I'm doing nothing for a good while of the level. Like you said in the comment, the developer told me that levels last about 1 to 2 minutes, and I guess he was not lying. The levels definitely last 1 to 2 minutes. But out of the 1 to 2 minutes, I spend about, I don't know, I would say 50 sec. Let's say I'm a level last a minute. I'm spending 50 seconds standing still and only like 10 seconds actually interacting with the level, which feels terrible. It's not fun at all. It's just a waiting simulator for the level to finish and to see what is in the next one. And even something like this, there's nothing rotating, there's nothing making me move around. Only sometimes these two appear, which again are an instant kill, and these appear, which again will instantly kill me if I touch them because they will push me into the actual instant kill. It feels unfair to the player because it's a lot of damage to the player, while the player can only do 10 damage to the actual prison. I don't know why I got less letter here because I did literally do everything I think perfectly. And it also feels very boring because out of these 2 minutes, I am 100% sure there was maybe 15 to 20 seconds of me actually attacking the walls. And again, I'm going into a new stage. I have no idea what's coming. And I have no idea to know what's going to happen. What's this? Is it going to go in a circle? Is that... Wow, that's quick. Okay. And is it going to come? No, it's not going to come from the same side every time. This... Okay, so definitely something I would change. This is not a rhythm game. Don't call this a rhythm game. Call it a... Uh, honestly, I'm not sure what this counts as, but this is definitely not a rhythm game. Rhythm games are supposed to be... Uh, there's supposed to be some kind of beat. There's supposed to be some kind of... Uh, I don't know how to explain it, but this is not a rhythm game. Actually, far from it. Which is probably the biggest problem with the game, that there's nothing rhythmic about it, other than the fact that you are instantly killed if the red things touch you, which feels terrible, feels very punishing to the player, and yeah, like these levels, they don't feel scary because of the fact that, oh, it's going to instantly kill me. It feels scary because of the fact that I know if I get touched once, even though I have 15 health, or actually 16, 17 now, it doesn't matter. I will lose the whole level just... I I I think that's I think I'm going to stop here. I'm not sure what's on the ninth and 10th stage. I don't feel like going to the ninth and 10th stage because it's probably going to be some other combination of instantly killing me and forcing me to wait most of the time, just standing still or maybe actually dodging. For example, the stage 8, the enemy object here feels okay, only because it's actually going around the level and forcing me to move around. It's forcing me to dodge it. The part that doesn't feel nice about it is that it instantly kills me. I don't think that an insta kill is something that any game should have. Oh, okay. I say that with a grain of salt. There are always exceptions to that part. But like, I am forced, so I can actually go the times that I had to play. So 53 seconds. Out of the 53 seconds, I had to hit him 10 times. If we uh, if we divide the 53 by 10, we'll get 5, close to 5, a little bit more. Doesn't matter. That means that for every hit, uh, it took about 5. right? It took 5 seconds? Yeah. So for every hit, it took 5 seconds. And out of those 5 seconds, the hit actually lasts one. So I waited for 4 seconds. And if we have 4 seconds times the 10 times I had to hit it, that means I've waited in the whole level for 40 seconds and was actually hitting or doing something in the level for 10 seconds. That means that on average, out of the 53 seconds, I spent, I'm going to say 50 because I was counting 50. I spent 80% of the time standing still in a level. And that doesn't feel nice. It's going to bore the player right on the first stage. And the player is probably going to quit after the first stage. If not after the first one, then in the second one, which was basically the same thing as the first one. You just added another spike, but that changed nothing since the player was still waiting for both spikes to do a turn. In the third stage, you added the new enemy type, which was okay, but touching any one of the four objects or four enemies meant an instant death because you would touch one, get knocked away into the one opposite of it, then that one opposite of it would hit you back into the first one and you would again instantly die. That's not fun. Let's go to the fourth stage. The fourth stage introduced us to, what was the fourth stage? Was that the one with the large spike, which again appears out of nowhere? I was not expecting it. None of the stages. I was not expecting what was going to happen in the stage. I had to, uh, after the fourth stage, I had to always die a single time. Every single level, I had to die at least once before I was able to actually pass the stage. And even after that, most of the time, in quotation marks, passing the stage, end of quotation mark, was spent standing still or going to a different spot, uh, uh, just a bit to the left or the right, to not get hit by something that meant certain death. Doesn't matter how much health I had, it was probably certain death. So honestly, my opinion is if you removed the health part out of the game would still feel the same. If every enemy was an instant kill and you had infinite health, the game would still feel the same. The only difference would be that I wouldn't be able to just constantly stand on a wall and just hit it constantly, which would still be slower than waiting around and doing the hypercharge, which I guess is the point of the hypercharge. But when you think about it, that doesn't sound like good game design. You have a you have a feature which even if it wasn't in the game would feel the same. It would do zero difference to the game if it was there or not. So what I think you should change, definitely different enemy types. Uh, I would change all the stages. I don't like any of the stages, except maybe actually the last stage that I played, the eighth stage, which was okay, because I was constantly moving. I wasn't standing still, but I would not make the enemy instantly kill me. Maybe if he touches me, I lose one health, two health, and he disappears. That sounds nice. That sounds okay. And then I get to punish him for hitting me by attacking the prison. And I would definitely reduce the health of prisons. 100 health, first of all, that just means 10 hits most of the time. You do have those small hits that do 1 or 2 damage, but that pretty much means 10 hits. Uh, that's too much. In my opinion, that's too much because again, I pulled up the calculator. In the first stage, I was waiting around for 40 seconds. In the second stage, I was waiting around for 40 seconds as well. I could do that for every stage because every single stage I am pretty much dividing the best time by 10, and that's how much time it took me to attack once. And out of however much time it is left, about 1 or 2 seconds is what I spend attacking. So, for example, seventh stage, which was by far the longest stage, and I got an A out of it. I spent uh, 120 seconds in the stage, and if we divide that by by the 10 times I had to attack it, we get 12. I, on average, spent 12 seconds per attack. And if we are saying I spent 2 seconds on every attack, it's probably less. I don't know how fast hypercharge is, but let's say it's 10 seconds on average that I will spend waiting. That means that 10 times the 10 attacks, or 100 seconds of the 2 minute, the 120-second level was spent waiting. Or to put it more clearly, a minute and 40 seconds. I was just standing still in a level. That's not fun. So add different enemy types. Uh, None of the enemy types should be able to instantly hit you, which means definitely reduce knockback, or maybe remove the knockback fully and just teleport the player into the middle and give him like invincibility frames. And I don't know, reduce the prison health and just get more creative with the actual prison and enemies. Maybe there's smaller prisons, bigger prisons. There needs to be also some kind of way to predict what's going to happen to you. Even if it was my first time playing the stage, I would feel much more accomplished beating the stage for the first time without uh, just beating the stage for the first time, never dying. I fully beat it the first time I played. Then going into it for the first time, dying because of something that happens in the stage, and then beating it the second time. I still died the first time. The player is going to have much more. He's going to feel fulfilled because he beat the stage first try. If that doesn't happen ever, the player is not going to have that much fun while playing the level. I think that's pretty much everything I can say for Prison Break, again made by uh, Kocow Games. Thank you for the opportunity to test it out. Thank you for watching till the end. If you're the developer, I hope you'll listen to at least some of my feedback, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.